Morning. Here we are again, trying to be creative. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can put a link for this live on. There it is. How do I share it? Good question.
Or again.
It's weird to hear myself.
Trying to be creative.
Let's see. All right, I'm going to share this on Facebook. I have not spoken enough this morning. All right, we're cooking now. It's going live. Groovy. How is everybody today? Friday. Ooh. It's a good day. It's a good day to write. What do you think about that? Okay. I've done my duty there. Let's see. If I turn everything on properly. What's on the agenda for you for writing today? Let me know in the chat if you are able to do that. Tara, hey, good morning. Oh, it's Andrew. Oh yeah, I'm on Tara. It's your wife. In disguise. How you doing? Good to see you back. How are things at work? I know it's been busy, which is a good thing. I'm glad you're back, and I hope you've got some good writing on the agenda. Yay. Well, I'm always grateful that you pop in when you can. It's good to see your name, even if it's in disguise. And of course, it's good for you. It's about you, not me. But thanks for coming. Let's see. Let me do a shout out. I've got my regular music station. Oh yeah. Let's see. I'd like to shout out to what we're using, even though it's royalty free. Music is on YouTube. Channel Relax Music Meditation. Let's see. Hey, Sergio. Oh man, you gotta go in. So are you gonna be able to write if you're called in? Well, I'm glad that you're the go-to guy. I mean, that's a good thing to be, although it means a lot of work for you. But that's good in some ways too. It's just you. Luckily, it sounds like you do take time for yourself. So I hope it gives you time to write and be with your family and all that good stuff. And weather, how's the weather? I know there for a while you had to deal with the weather too. Hey Tim, good to see you here. Good morning. Wow, the gang's almost all here. It's good to see. I saw Elena virtually last night. Our critique group met. So, or Evie, as you guys also. She has many names, just like me. Although I stick with Anne. As much as possible, I stick with Anne, so that way it doesn't get confusing. I have a lot of different last names. Oh, wow. Well, OT feels really nice when the paycheck comes in. Maybe not always when you're doing it, but there is that payoff. So I'm glad you could squeeze in when you could. It's very good, very good. Congratulations, Tim, on your new book. I heard that it's been released. I promoted your first book, so I want to promote both you and Evie have a second book. I've got the idea journal up for this week, but I got to start a new one next week. So you and Evie are on the agenda to be my next 2 weeks. Yay! I'm really impressed. Oh, Victoria's here too. Whoa, this is like a red letter day. Yay! Good to see you, Victoria. I'm still working on, Victoria's my editor, guys. I'm still working on the book I need to send to you. I thought I'd get done the first 2 weeks of February, but I've been doing a lot of podcasting. $27 an hour. Whoa. Yeah, that wraps up. Cheers. Well, guys, I know that you all came here to write, not just to look at me. I'm glad you tuned in, and you're here to make some really great progress on your work. So whether you're editing, writing, books, movies, podcasts, let's have at it, huh? Woohoo! All right, I've got 25 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, write! All right. I have notes from last night. Not many. My critique group is... it's the same for everybody. We just like reading each other's stuff. We're like, well, there's a little here and there, but it's just fun. I don't know. Sometimes we have really great feedback, but a lot of times it's just like, yeah, keep writing. We like it. So I have a few notes to incorporate, and then I can make progress. Oh, good, Victoria. I'm glad that my schedule isn't going to hamper you. I'll give you a warning, and sorry, everybody, as we do some little business here. Obviously, I'm not in a rush. Last time she edited for me, I had that ridiculous, I had gone on Amazon and did the pre-release thing. I'm not doing that again. That set a very painful deadline I didn't need. So it's nice not to rush your editor, right? Right, Victoria? Okay. We are going to be wonderful today. I tried to time that with the music. All right. I'm focusing early today, so get writing. At least I don't have to worry about you guys. I know you will do your job. By the way, anyone tuning in, since I did put this on Facebook, my man, Kimbro, hi. We do 2 25-minute writing sprints in an hour. Excuse me. So that's what it's about. You come here to either write or edit, and we'll chat a minute in between. Or like now, during. But mostly I keep quiet and do my work while you do your work. I am still not awake. And I have caffeine today. And it's not Wednesday. I'm being bad, but I needed it this morning. I don't know why. I actually went to bed early, so that's the problem. I got too much sleep. or having caffeine once a week has made me addicted again. Oh, here it is. Okay, that works. Have a great time by the lake, Sergio. I'm so glad you have that outlet. It's another creative way to spend your time and soak up that sun. It's our timer. Yay. How'd you guys do? Save your work, finish your thoughts, all that good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I was finishing a sentence here. Let's see. Okay, I think I can stop right there. I wasn't counting words as I was editing a chapter, but I'm almost at the end of this chapter. Chapter 7. So I can move on to chapter 8. I got 8, 9, 10. Plus maybe an extra. Every now and then I throw in a couple extra chapters, as the case may be. But these are short reads. How about you? How'd you guys do? Did you get some words on the page? Some editing done? Some outlining? I'm a huge fan of outlining, as you know. Very often, in our critique group, we have a member that is working on his very first draft of a book. And man, for his first book that he's written, it's a YA, it's amazing. It's very good. And for our first draft, it's really good. But one of the things that eventually maybe I'll tell him is that it brought to mind that he's written the book, and as he's brought it through critique, he's gotten some feedback that has made him change. And he's done the right thing, is that he's changed from where he's writing to keep writing. He hasn't gone back and fixed, because he sort of changed the point of view and some aspects of the story. He sort of discovered the story as he was writing it. So now he has to go back and do that. And I heard early on in screenwriting, and I think it applies to all writing, that once you finish a draft, you should sit back down and totally break that story apart, knowing what you know after doing one draft. Break it apart and re-outline it and see where you're at, because that can actually help in editing what you've done, but it can also help you take your story to the next level. Make certain that when you look at something in outline form, you really have a good idea if you're following through with all your promises, all your setups and reveals. Let's see. So Andrew said it went okay. Working on something. Well, good. I'm glad you're being productive, if slightly mysterious, but I'm glad you're working on something. Victoria, your story vision of your pilot. Oh, story version, sorry. Vision. I'm like, what's the vision? Oh, cool. And Tim, outlining a news story. Yeah. Outlining can be slow. I did do a thing on how to outline fast. It's on my YouTube channel. I think you guys all have enough skills to know. But I did, if you watch it, it's sort of like a PowerPoint presentation thing. I did sort of break down how I outline fast, what skills I've learned from others. I didn't create any of this. Neither did they, frankly, but I imagine, I know your stories are very in-depth. I know everyone here has their own tools to do all that. And to me, that was the fun part of writing in the beginning, is you read all these different gurus and you look at their stuff and how they do it. And I would always ask, I always wanted to know how everyone's process about how they outlined and wrote and whatever they did. And you just sort of pick and choose what works for you. And then you get to a point where you just know how to do it for yourself. And that's a really good point. I think it's good to know that you don't have to know how to do it all in the beginning. If you have to keep referring to books as reference or online videos or anything, if you have to keep referring to stuff for a while, that's totally normal. At some point, it will click in your head and you'll say, oh, I don't have to look up how to do this anymore or how I should outline, or I don't have to keep getting that info because I've taught myself how I do it. Because it's very individual per writer, right? Do you guys have that experience? Well, that's cool, Tim. To me, the more you can put into your outline, actually, it just makes it a better book. It's up to you. I'm kind of a fast outliner just because of my screenwriting background. You just don't want to waste too much time. But one of the coolest things, I don't know if you've ever seen it, it's called a scriptment. and it was done by James Cameron. James Cameron of Titanic fame and all those. He was hired, I guess, to work on a Spider-Man movie, like the first one. And there were a lot of people that worked on that first movie. And he wrote something called a scriptment. So it's in screenwriting format. But he wrote like blocks of dialogue, just whatever was in his mind about the scene, how it would be filmed, how it would be shot, how it would be look. How it would look. Some of it was the actual, what you would actually see in a script, but it went far beyond that, into like the characters. I mean, it could go into what they were wearing, anything that he felt. And it was great for a first sort of collaborative effort, because obviously a lot of people had to work with from that. And you can see a lot of what's in the final movie was in his scriptment, and it's out there, scriptment. So yeah, it's out there to read. Anyone that hasn't, it's really interesting. And I mean, it was beyond my my learning curve of how I do it, but I've always thought that was a clever way to write. But he also comes at it, I mean, James Cameron's a good writer, but he also comes at it from being a really good director. So you could see all that in there. And in the case of how he was doing it was great. So whatever your process is, it's good. Yay! I'm proud of you guys. You did some good work. And why stop there? Let's keep writing. All right, it's time. You think I'd figure it out. It's the opposite of... anyway, you can laugh at me. I am. On your mark, get set, write. Boom, chicka-laka-laka. I should do like, this is my Pac-Man. Yeah. If I could make that crumble as I do that, you would be so impressed. So impressed. But that's technically beyond my capabilities. I'd have to go in afterwards with like After Effects and do it. Not that I know how to do that, but I know I could find someone on Fiverr. But for now, I send you back out to be creative. As we go big. We're not going home, we're going big. To our jazzy music. The caffeine, right, is hitting me. All right, focus. It's like end scene. You and me, computer. It's you and me. Do you ever talk to your computer? I mean, I'm talking to you, so it's like talking to my computer, but yeah, sometimes I do. When it talks back, that's when I got a problem. Of course, with Alexa, it could talk back. All right. I digress. I'm focusing. I promise you I'm focusing. Oh, man. That caffeine. It's so good. I can just like feel it. No. Oh, did you stretch? It's good for writers to stretch. Oh, Ooh, shoulders. That's where it gets you. I need Armando, my masseuse. No. Yeah, my fantasy life is really good. Armando's on vacation. All right. I really am focusing. At least I entertain myself. Let's see. Thanks, Sergio. I didn't know Lady Gaga had an Armando. Now, I believe she does have a personal masseuse on call 24/7. At least she should. Hers is not a fantasy Armando like mine. I don't know why I said Armando. It could be any name. I would not turn away any fantasy masseuse. It's raining outside. Weather. Oops. Sorry, didn't shake the table there. Let's see. Bye, Victoria. Thanks for joining us today. You have a great weekend, too. Keep working on that pilot. I know it's coming together. Oh, look at the time. I guess I am in a good spot to stop. Yeah, the caffeine is definitely kicked in. Which means I am addicted to it again. That didn't take long because I had a raging headache when I woke up, and now it's gone. Now that I've had my coffee. Anyway, I'll have to work on that. Oh, here we are, counting it down. Boom. How'd you do? Let's see. I finished some editing. I only got 200 words this time. And of course, I have no idea what I did with the others, but I've definitely launched myself into chapter 8. Yay! That's always a good thing. I will keep working on it today. This is a good start. I think my goal will be to finish chapter 8 today. That would be cool. So technically, I mean, I can write a chapter a day. That's no biggie. It's just if I know what I'm writing. I mean, these are the critical chapters because I don't know. I know, Tim, you outlined amazingly well. Oh, Laura, hi. How are you? I'm sorry that you've joined us late. We are at the end of our 2 writing sprints, but you can always watch a replay. We do 2 25-minute writing sprints in an hour. So feel free to join me again. I do these Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you want to catch us when we're live, you can hit somewhere over here. There's a bell, or follow my channel. Oh, cool. So you were here writing anyway. Oh, that's good. I hope you didn't just pop in. Ooh, a gothic romance short story. Do you publish them yourself? That'd be fun to read. Andrew says, making lots of progress. Okay. All right. I'm glad you made time for yourself today, Andrew, and got some writing done, and you can still go off and work. That's wonderful. I hope you have a good day at work, and it leads to a good weekend of work. Not just work, but writing work for all of us. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying before I interrupted myself, but I think what's important is that you need to know. Oh, I know. I was saying that I don't really know who the killer is in my story. Yeah, since these are short, I don't outline like crazy. But it does mean I have to stop, and I'm probably at a point where I should stop and reread and see all my clues and where they lead. Oh, that's great, Laura. You submit your stories to anthologies. I like that idea. And so you're writing short stories. Tell me how long they are. Because see, I'm writing cozy mysteries, and I am going to do some full-length cozy mysteries, but I just thought it'd be fun to write some that were short. So they're really like, 10 to 12 chapters. They're around 25,000 words, and I'm publishing them as Kindles, obviously, because to me, short reads are fun. I like something. Oh, bye, Andrew. I like something that you can read pretty fast, just a personal preference, because, well, as a writer, I want to get in and out of books, although I'll binge read them till I'm done, but if they're shorter and complete stories, I kind of like that. So I would like reading anthologies too. You'll have to let us know. I like to promote the books when they come out, so let us know about your anthology when it comes out, or any past ones you have. But anyway, you have to let me know how long they are. So, because my short reads, I am actually, let's see, it came up on the screen there before down here. 500 to 1,000. Okay. Yeah, less than 6. Well, so those are true short stories. I am doing more of a book novella length. Mine are complete mysteries, but obviously that's really short. That would be way too short for a mystery, but perfect for gothic romance. Fun. I imagine, it's like flash fiction. Can I say that? I do like having an actual book, though. So I am publishing for my books together. So that'll be quite a nice size book. Yeah. But the stories sort of work together. Well, cool. I'm glad you found us, Laura, and got some work done. And everybody else, too. Thanks for tuning in. It was a great Friday to see a bunch of friendly names. I was going to say friendly faces, but I don't get to see you. But I get to see your name. And it makes me happy that you're all getting some great work done. And if you want, join me again on Monday. Or like I said, these save. They're on YouTube if you would like to play some old ones. They do the same thing. The goal is always the same, is to get you in your seat, to feel like you have a writing companion, in the sense of like a writing buddy, to say, hey, let's write. You do yours, I'll do mine, and we'll all up our page count. But thanks for joining me today. I hope you can come back again next week. I'll be here Monday morning at 8 a.m. and of course Wednesday and Friday. This is a good schedule. It's worked quite well for me. I look forward to joining you here. So it's during this time of uncertainty, it's been nice to have a schedule. So thank you so much for making me write more. I appreciate it. And I hope you are also benefiting from all this great time of writing and being creative and just working that noodle. Any kind of writing you do does keep you thinking and leads to more writing. And after all, if that's our skill set, which obviously it is, it's wonderful to use it. Don't let that just sit there. Imagination at work. Okay. I'm going to let you go and wish you a wonderful day.